John, what was the impetus behind the changing up your defenseman in the second period, and how did you think how the pairs worked out?
I just thought Z was struggling. He was fighting the puck. He just didn't look confident with the puck. Yeah, so we were going to do it. I just felt it early on for him. So we waited to the end of the period and made the switch then, and I liked what it looked like.
Maybe your most complete game of the season for 60 minutes?
Yeah. I was happy with the energy. I thought we checked well. Yeah, you never know coming off of that West Coast trip what you're going to get. So yeah, I thought we had a good start, and we were just we were patient. We didn't give up a lot of odd man rushes. We were patient. Our neutral zone was better as far as turnovers, so it was a good game for us.
John, did that power play goal take some of the pressure off, just allow people to breathe a little bit?
Yeah, you hope so. You know, it's funny with confidence. And I thought the power play looked pretty good after that too. We had a couple other chances, just didn't finish. I think you just hope you get a couple of things like that to happen for our guys, and they regain their confidence.
A couple of weeks ago, we're saying, Bob isn't Bob. He doesn't look right or whatever. Last 2 or 3 starts, it seems like that to you. How nice is it to see that?
He was really good tonight. Yeah, they had some point blank chances on some of our breakdowns, and he looked in control. I think at least for me, and I know nothing about goaltending, but at least when I watch Bob play, if he's moving around a lot, I think that's when it seems like it just doesn't look like him, but he was in control. I thought he was thinking one play ahead all night long, and I thought that was a key for some of the saves he's made on some of those cross-ice passes.
We ask you a lot about Nudavaro's offensive game or puck moving, but his all-around game seems to, the way he's willing to physically engage players, do you notice a little bit of a change and maybe a little bit more of a better all-around defenseman?
Yeah. You're talking about a team that's lacking a little confidence. I don't think he is. Not the way he's playing. I think he's willing to gap up and close plays off in the neutral zone. He makes a couple of plays that won't show up on any sheet, and people probably don't really notice it, but the way he moved his legs and turned the puck out and get it out of our end zone by just using his legs, scores a goal, being in the blue. I just think he feels really good about his game, and we've talked about this before, Tom. I think early on in his career with us, you wonder if he thought he belonged here. Was he chasing the game? But now I think he knows he's a good player, and he plays with that type of arrogance. And so that I like the pair. I like the pair him and Savvy when we change that. So we'll see where we go with it in the next game.
Cam's hit on Heiskanen. What kind of lift does that give a team like this and the bench and everything else?
Yeah. And then Luke, I know Pollock was ready to go after Cam, and I'm not so sure. That's a little mismatch. But Luke skated in there, draws a penalty for just being in the area. I thought our physical play was there. The overall game, I just thought the determination was at a high level. And I think that's the most important thing that we're trying to be consistent with is the style of play. And the style of play, the main part of that with a capital D is determination. And I thought we had that tonight.
Building off that Wenberg's pass on Nick's goal, same type of thing. He knows there's going to be a battle there, right?
Yep.
Is that kind of what we were talking about? And it wasn't necessarily moving his legs, but he lets his hands work.
Yeah, well, he can make a play. That's when his biggest attribute is his passing ability. So little by little, when he's coming, there's more there, and we're going to keep on. And I know he wants to keep on trying to work through it. And with him, as whenever we talk about Wenberg and you ask what I'm looking for, it's always his legs. I want him to take people on with his legs. Took a puck to the blue the other night, almost scores, and so step by step, hopefully he's getting there.
John, I know that I don't think he even showed up on the score sheet tonight, but as far as getting the physical play started, Anderson in the first period Just went after Klingberg early. I think might have taken on Ben a couple
Yep.
times. Just his game and kind of
Yeah.
leading you in the fight tonight.
It's really the first time that we kind of talked about it before the game started, that they were going to be matched up against a line, which was Sagan's line tonight. Probably 95% of the time they played against them. Jamie Benn is that's a really good team, a really good line on a really good team. That's the way Andy needs to play. He needs to finish his checks. He doesn't need to yap with the players. Ben kind of was upset with him early on in the game. I like the way Andy handled himself. Didn't get into it with him. Just lined up and faced off against him again. Andy could be a very important part of this team if he just keeps on concentrating each and every game. It's something we look for. He sometimes forgets and gets a little inconsistent. We're going to keep on reminding him, because I think he's playing on a power play now. He's killing penalties, and it's rightfully deserved. He's just got to keep his concentration as we keep on going game to game here.